On the menu today we have chicken saag. Chicken saag is a spicy chicken dish that is cooked in a spicy spinach gravy. It's so tasty, and I'm doing this in honor of my daughter because she loves chicken. I have to tell you a story. So when we had gone for a friend's kid's birthday party, she had just turned 3, and Portia was around 3 as well. There was a caricature artist there who was drawing pictures of each kid at the party and asking the kid what they like. So most of the kids would say they like unicorns or rainbows or hearts or PJ Masks or all that, kid stuff. And Portia, she goes up and she goes, I like chicken. And we were like, chicken? That's different. But we were happy. We were like, okay, she likes what she likes. So this is a picture of Portia with a piece of chicken that very talented artist drew. So in honor of Portia, we're going to make chicken saag. The ingredients are 1.5 packets of frozen chopped spinach, 1 box of chicken curry masala, which you can get on Amazon. Just type in chicken curry masala. It has to be in that powder form. You can get it from Harris Teeter or your local Indian grocery store. 1 large chopped onion, 1 spoon of shredded ginger, and 1 spoon of shredded garlic. I put them in the same plate. Here's your spinach, 1.5 cups of plain yogurt, half a can of tomato sauce, and I have, just so you know how much I'm cooking, I have 9 pieces of chicken legs that have already been skinned. The skin has been taken off. And your beloved masala box. I've heated some olive oil in a large pot. I put about 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and I'm going to add in the chopped onions and the crushed or shredded fresh ginger and garlic. I'm going to just throw that in there as well. And get something to stir that with. Stir that around. And while we wait for the onions to get brown, we're going to marinate the chicken. Now to marinate the chicken, we're going to put some olive oil in there. So drizzle some in there, maybe like 3 spoons. I'm not giving the number 3 today. And then we're going to put the salt. I'm going to put 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of the coriander powder, half teaspoon of turmeric, and 1 teaspoon, 1.5 of the red chili powder. We're going to add in the yogurt, 1.5 cups of yogurt, and then add in the masala from the chicken curry masala box. So I do the whole packet. Alright, so that's done. Now it's time to mix it. Here is the fun part where you can get your hands all dirty. Just make sure they're clean and you've washed them, which seems to be the theme for 2020. Just mix in this marination. Let it sit for about 10 minutes. And check on those onions. I'm just stirring up the onions, and they've browned now, so you can see they've become brown. And now when that happens, you put the chicken mix in. So we'll throw that in. Get all those good spices and marinade. Get it all from the bottom of the bowl. Don't leave any out, and mix it in there. There you go. And mix it and leave it on medium heat for a little bit. I would say let it cook until it's about halfway done. And at that point, we're going to add the tomato sauce. So in the marination bowl, I added 1 cup of water because I know I'm going to need to add a little bit more water if the gravy gets thick. So this is what it looks like. I'll show you. Just so we're not adding plain water, it has a little bit of flavor in it. That's why I did it that way. This is the bowl that had the marination in it. Now it's empty with the chicken in the pot, and I added 1 cup of water to it and mixed it around, and I will add that into the chicken mix when I need some water to thin it out a little bit. And here we have my chicken-loving sous chef playing with the spices.
Not a chicken.
Could you tell us what you're doing, Portia?
I'm decorating the spices.
You're decorating the spices. Now, is there a reason you're mixing my salt with my coriander powder?
No, because it needs to decorate and it's already there.
She is decorating my spices. That is my daughter. Now that the chicken is halfway cooked, we're going to add some tomato sauce to it. And we'll do half a can of this tomato sauce and pour it into the chicken. We've added the tomato sauce in the chicken, and we're going to let it cook in there for about 5 minutes before we add the spinach. Here's the frozen spinach that has been defrosted, and I have added 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 2 teaspoons of salt, just to give it some flavor before we throw it into the chicken. Now we are going to take the spinach mix that we added some spices to and put it in the chicken and mix it so it becomes a nice thick gravy. We're going to mix it in here with the chicken, and we're going to let it cook with the chicken. And my daughter is eating butter. Butter thief. So we're going to let this cook together. I'm going to make the heat a little higher and let it cook with the chicken. At some point we're going to add that water mix here soon because it's very thick. Here we go. And I will take this and add it in just so, I won't add all of it. I added about half of it. And just let it cook in there. I will cover the pot after I give it a good mix.
Mama, look how shiny this thing is. Look how shiny it is.
So this has been cooking for about 45 minutes on low heat, and it's become a nice thick gravy, and it smells really good. Now we're going to plate it. We have our basmati rice, and we are going to plate it. Let's see, we'll get a piece of chicken. Some gravy. Really appreciate you guys tuning in and watching the video. I find it to be so therapeutic, especially during this time. And my next recipe is going to be rajma, which is kidney beans, special request from a dear friend of mine. So stay tuned, and I will be posting that in a couple of days. Take care and stay safe.